them home. We will bring them home from the claws of the mighty with their hearts of stone. We will bring them home. We will bring them home. We'll reach out across the ocean and we'll bring them home.
On the other side of the world, the martyrs were unaware of the rising tide of protest on their behalf. Newspapers of whatever opinion, whether Tory, Radical, trade union or Whig, fuelled the clamour against the severity of the sentence. It became obvious that the government had been wrong in thinking that they had suppressed the unions. In fact, the opposite was true. Mass meetings were held and petitions were raised and presented to Parliament. The biggest protest took place on April the 21st, 1834. Trade unions organised a huge demonstration starting at Copenhagen Fields, London. Tens of thousands of people marched to Whitehall and presented a petition bearing up to 300,000 signatures to Lord Melbourne. The streets all along the route were lined with cheering crowds, and the Times reported,
"The utmost decorum prevailed. The spectacle was most striking, as it bore so strong a semblance of military array, discipline, and good order."
In 1835, a new Home Secretary, Lord John Russell, was appointed. He initially arranged conditional pardons for the Tolpuddle men, and then later persuaded the King to grant them full freedom. George Lovelace was the first to arrive home in June 1837. 9 months later, 4 of the other martyrs arrived back, but it was another year before James Hammett was to return. In April 1838, the unions arranged a grand official welcome in London, involving a march along the same route as the Copenhagen Fields Rally, but in reverse. Today, trade unions continue to stand for the same values and ideas the Tolpuddle martyrs did. Over 6 million working people and members of trade unions across Britain, working in all parts of our economy, including shops, schools, hospitals, factories and farms. Delve deeper to find out what the martyrs did on their return and what their story still means to people today.